A lot of times when someone's feeling anxious or depressed, they might be having thoughts that are unhelpful. They might feel true at the time, but they might make your mood worse. So, for example, if you're running late and you're thinking to yourself, I've left it till too late, that's going to make you feel more anxious. But if then you can change that into a helpful thought of, I'm going to make the best use of the time I have left, that could be a helpful thought. There's a lot of kind of common, what we call cognitive distortions, or ways that depression or anxiety muddies your vision. For example, minimizing the good things and focusing instead and magnifying the negative things, kind of being black or white in your thinking, assuming you know exactly what negative or bad thing is going to happen. That's the fortune teller. And then the shoulds. So I should be better. I shouldn't act like this. Those kinds of things. You can also point out your own cognitive distortions that you might have with humor and then model for kids being like, oh my gosh, I was doing the shoulds again. Let's change that to a more helpful thought. It is important to do that at a time that's neutral so that kids don't feel like you're arguing with them about their thoughts. So maybe choosing a time they're not in the middle of having an outburst or a crying episode or something like that. The last strategy is for kids who are constant worriers. It can be helpful if they're worrying all day long to find a way to try to consolidate that to a shorter time during the day. And we call this worry time. So for a kid who's constantly worrying, we can tell them, okay, like your worries are important. We want to make sure we give time to that, but I don't want them to take over your day. So 3 o'clock is worry time. You can, if you're having a worry at another time of day, write it down, put it in your worry box, and we'll talk about it at worry time.